First, top news headlines. A white paper containing rules and regulations of sale, consumption, export and import of alcohol will be handed over to Mera Loops and women's social groups for thorough discussion soon, says Chief Minister and Biren. Information and Broadcasting Ministry asks media to refrain from publishing advertisements of online betting platforms. And India reports 1,968 new COVID cases, 15 deaths in last 24 hours. Active case load has declined to 34,598. Hello, good afternoon and welcome. This is ELITETV and I'm Hemabati bringing you the 3 p.m. English news and updates. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play our part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister and Biren today said a white paper on the government's decision to legalize alcohol will be issued soon to the women members of Mera Loops so that in-depth discussions can be made on the matter. Biren made a statement at the Chief Minister Darbar Hall while flagging off of 12 GPS-tagged highway patrol vehicles for 5 hill districts of the state. Appealing to all Mera Loops to keep their emotions in check, Biren further said the white paper will contain the processes, rules and regulations for manufacture, import, export and sale of alcohol, and the government will have an open discussion with the loop members. Criticizing a few discussions and news on local channels and newspapers in a one-sided manner and speaking against the legalization of alcohol, Biren said such incidents induced a sense of fear among the women members of Mera Loops. He further said his government will consult experts on sale of alcohol, eligible customers and the limit of alcohol consumption for driving to frame a composite rule. The Chief Minister also said as a father he doesn't want his children to consume intoxicants and hence sale of alcohol will be restricted. Currently, drives are on to stop sale of local brew in localities and appeal to the public to permit sale of alcohol under a law only.
Masina tension ladiba Paxana yon Gadradu Tagudra de Maduma, CM Putorani. Sahi, example Nico, Hanagi the Sahi Kumatwile, all India given as an Elise, Sahi Kumatwile, Quagidi, and at least Sahi Kulumdoi, or Kumanga, Saibogi Makata, Ragadi, Utapayadaba, Label with the Pidaba, Adagi, high possi public place that Utapayadaba. The academic institution, health, labor institution, mayam sigi manu thakpa yadaba hotel, as a current hotel, mi kuntra, board lodging and fooding labor, restaurant labor manunda, dugumba, takesuyum the takadabane, and the Gadu Taga Gari Tawero. Many things, Madugi, imagine who's your parent? I got one answer by a parent, I guess the youth, Matam Sadana, Patabata Honing Day, the youth hunting day, Nisasa hunting day. And Maduki Port Man of Kanagana, young Kana drop a motori. Mashi Yanks the Madokoi, imagine to the Targa Yang Laga, Moigishu, Pambakari Lay, Carito Bolly, Carito Bolly, open in Lorga, Town of Honogan.
The event was attended by ministers, MLAs, top police officials and Rajya Sabha MP Laisimba Sanajauba. The Chief Minister further said 22 vehicles are guarding the highways in the state and a move has been made to prevent robbery and dacoity along the national highways passing through the hill districts. The 12 vehicles flagged off today will be pressed into service in Tamenglong, Noni, Kangpokpi, Hemabati and Tengnopal districts. He said, stressing that 36 police stations will be opened soon for the border areas, particularly from Behyang to Jesami. The police stations will be able to stop smuggling of intoxicants and illegal migrants, Biren said.
People free mind hingan lehenba business torogasu ama torogasu truck driver oragasu bus driver oragasu sarkar gi karmasari oragasu anyone anybody general public oragasu aki khang lehenda adu gi damakta ninga si gari taraga ni thoisi nahandagi khoi basigi masidai da GPS loina attach or akhoi gi sigi khoi headquarter gi office da sigi gari si karai da lei sigi gari si kari jaga da lei he si loina track to ba sumna khoi gari MP gre moi chakhraga yumam da phamaga saka sana lei thokwe abjana tre GPS da loina pan ba khoi na moi si karai da kari da ri si monitor loin to ya ano ji imphal jiri lambi none gi police station gi area duna tawduna none gi personnel sina cover to gani extra personnel pi gani koi adagi Tamilong gi area singuna Tamilong gi police personnel patrolling to gani adagi Jiribam gi area duna Jiribam gi kana sina patrolling to gani na hide basing to kan moi machine jodum pau phong doini aduna smai to rogadi koi lambi da kai da chachriba noma gi sara tanjaba dagi mayam gi dam sacrifice or wasaliba isin now driver sing business to jariba sing da ayam safety feeling am to woni hanai hazaba phongdok chari.
Replying to a query from reporters, the Chief Minister said the demand of the STDCM to include Meitei in the scheduled tribes list of the Constitution. Biren said his government is looking into the issue and a statement in this regard would be issued soon and appealed to all the people and the community to live in peace and harmony.
The demand is aina singari thakadage do aina kari saga dage do mi amana ingonda de haibam thokabani adu akhoi gi se 1951 bhawa akhoi se some India gi gazette kari ama mada thengna bani ko adu gumba pot khar sulai adu masi akhoi cabinet so koi khanar bani amkobna ada khanna bajda da consensus ama ka bhab taminna ba mukha changba bhab taminna na basi akhoi ayamba wari watai sabal ore aduga koi athubada kari positive oiba kari da boya ge do koi am kan khanari na mai.
Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Dr. Rajkumar Ranjan Singh felicitated descendants of unsung heroes of Anglo-Manipur War deported to Kalapani during a function held to observe the 36th birth anniversary of Diana Rajkumar 1986 to 2019, the only daughter of the Union Minister at his residence located at Kongbanandaibam Laikai yesterday. The felicitation cum birth anniversary program organized by Abesana Research Foundation witnessed the presence of President of Seva Bharati, Manipur and President of Manipur Cultural Integration Conference, A. Brajakumar Sharma, and Director of Abesana Research Foundation, C.H. Devla Devi, as the chief guest and president respectively. Speaking to media persons, Union MOS Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh said that in order to clearly reveal how we build our land, culture and heritage, the young generation should show respect to the tireless sacrifices made by the unsung heroes of Anglo-Manipuri War. Talking about his late daughter, Dr. Ranjan said that she was doing research on various species of orchids found in Manipur and other states of Northeast from Mizoram University. Unfortunately, she died of brain tumor before she could present her thesis. Her research work was highly technical, but the thesis is still stored in her computer. Fortunately, a book volume 1 was released last year after consulting with one professor who is an orchid expert, he narrated. Dr. R.K. Ranjan informed that most of the Northeast states, namely Sikkim, Assam, Tripura and Mizoram, have already identified their respective unsung war heroes. He said that it is quite disappointing to learn that scholars in Manipur are still unable to identify the names of unsung heroes of the state, except Birti Kendrajit, Pauna Brajabasi, Thangal General Rani Gaidenliu and Haipo Jadonung. He appealed to all the scholars of the state to conduct research and identify the unsung heroes to include their names in the composite and collective history of India in line with the instruction given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Iwero Sumida Naki Soduri Man Ayaneda Kirani Mamipse Neta Lagi multicolor tricolor Kirani Mamse Naki Soduri Mali Adu the Posumum Toman Lehiba Sahi Kuidri Werang Quere Ui Anaya Mamalay Manipur India government film division of Manipur who live filming Lloyd or Masi I could Maki like research scholars other thing list Salauraga upon the composite role people's against the colonialism Amasu like Sana Sayum and Tavira Magani Sipoi mutiny 1857 with that of the Sipoi Nikita Manipur Masa the Oromix Sana Sayum Kasarda See, I could we have to recognize I could culture, I could heritage. As we Carmina Sagalati, I was here, was in my exil, Kalam Hergati, Matamadugi.
Ligla, one of the bakery brands of Manipur, opened its 25th exclusive outlet at Kurai Lamlong Bazaar yesterday. The new outlet was opened and inaugurated by Thangzam Agro Managing Director Thangjam Joy Kumar and handed over to public. Speaking in the function, Thangjam Joy Kumar said, supporting the industries coming up in Manipur by the public, let us try to work together in making Manipur as one of the developing leading state in industry. Ligla Bakery was started as a small industry in 2010, but around 2016, it has developed a little, and now, after adding more items, it became to be liked by the public. He further said that Ligla Bakery outlet has opened in most of the district of Manipur and is ready to continue opening its outlet in other places too.
Research and development R&D se adum chathadan lei poramani soidana ano port putorkani haboi thajam se thambiu soidana ko ano port doctorakani aduga soidana mayam ya pamba mi khudimaksi nga thongbo charusu uti char de hautobani na atop ano pamukpani na do mugi acha port si aduga healthy way port ta kana chanhan jarake.
A team of Bishnupur District Commando has arrested an active lady cadre of Valley-based proscribed outfit Prepark VC Group from near FCI Godown, Bishnupur yesterday around 1:10 p.m. The arrested lady has been identified as Ningombam Ombi Ganga Devi alias Chanura, 36 years, wife of Ain Raju Singh of Moirang Panchang Laikai, Ward number 1. According to police sources, acting on an input from 10 AR at about 12:30 p.m. yesterday about the movement of some women cadres of Valley-based underground organization in and around Bishnupur FCI Godown along Old Kasar Road, the Bishnupur Commando teams under the command of OC Bishnupur Commando, including lady constables, have apprehended the lady cadre. She was handed over to Bishnupur Police Station for further necessary legal action, the source added. The militant outfit NSCNK has claimed responsibility for the bomb attack that took place at the office of the Chief Medical Officer Hemabati on the evening of September 30. The Publicity Secretary Sepo Marmat Region NSCNK in a statement said that the NSCNK takes full responsibility for the unfortunate incident that took place at 8:49 p.m. on September 30. The statement said that they have been patient enough and ample time was reportedly given for peaceful deliberation and dialogue pertaining to the issue that led to the inevitable event. The NSCNK would not tolerate acts of gross negligence or challenges posed by any individual, department or village, but deal with them accordingly as deemed fit, the statement added. Information and Broadcasting Ministry has again issued an advisory to the media to refrain from publishing advertisements of online betting platforms. It said some online offshore betting platforms have started using news websites as a surrogate product to advertise their betting platforms on TV channels. The ministry has written a letter to private satellite television channels and online curated content OTT platforms. The advisory said that gambling is prohibited in most parts of the country and it poses a significant financial and socio-economic risk for consumers, especially youth and children. The ministry said it has observed that promotional content and advertisements of betting platforms are still visible on certain news platforms and OTT platforms. Earlier in June this year, the ministry had issued an advisory to the media to refrain from publishing advertisements of online betting platforms. It said betting and gambling is an illegal activity in most parts of India. Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) has arrested a Russian national for allegedly hacking the ELITETV software, the platform on which the JEE Mains 2021 examination was conducted. Mikhail Sargin was held in course of the ongoing investigation into a case related to allegations of irregularities being committed in the JEE Mains exams 2021. He hacked the software, CBI said. Sargin was detained by the Bureau of Immigration at the IGI airport in Delhi after arriving from Almaty, Kazakhstan. During the investigation, it had come to light that some foreign nationals were involved in compromising many online examinations, including the JEE Mains, and colluding with other accused in the case. Indian Railways has converted 500 mail express trains to the superfast category. In addition to this, 130 services, 65 pairs, have also been speeded up by converting to the superfast category. The speeding up of trains is between 10 minutes to 70 minutes. The Ministry of Railways informed about this development by releasing its new All India Railway timetable known as Trains at a Glance on its official website. The new timetable came into force on October 1, 2022. The ministry said the punctuality of mail express trains during the year 2022-23 is about 84%, which is about 9% more than the punctuality achieved during 2019-20. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
American Oncology Institute AOI amadi Babina Specialty Hospital anigi makhada comprehensive cancer care ga loinana multi specialty service singi kudong sabasing pijari kudong sabasing adudi neurology, urology, internal medicine, general surgery, critical care, ICU amadi palliative medicine ni.
Hey, Wanglen! Nana, matanda pokchabi chamu. Nana sasan pugun puba. Nashidagidi isa se pudra chakradabani.
Hello, Mr. Carver. I'm back. Mahuksa lighting be kusim yal the fazabi mappa lighting a city.
Hanga gaga nanga kaidaramino. Thonje laga kaidaramino ba.
Kari haiba.
Mai nanda batono nung shiba ay serang gini nangi. Hello lagi mana ini? Ay di sakit banget. Sakit banget.
Mawani chakobuduna kari shiduba.
Nang sana saba natro. Sana singsiga chap manaba arupagi ama sabiyu.
DS Enterprises Kasamtong na organize toba mga suba langbal kaitil nakadori ba September gi tang taraga tagi October gi tang taraga ni toy pawba Palace compound na laiba apta kangjay tung da pangpok sarga
langbal kaitil asida Manipur da lairiba furup khudingmakki cultural item amadi store sing thongbigani
mangarak suba langbal kaitil asida national amadi international gi oiba so chama hena saruk yagadori
Nepal tangana pangthokpa festival amani festival asida gambling item amati yawjaroi handloom handicraft amadi disabled singi oina soul 20 khudong tawa thamjai
tongan tongan musical event rock show Manipuri matam isai loinana Meet the Star dance competition amadi fashion event kaya su Langbal Kaithil da uba phangbigani.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kaithil.
Please come and enjoy at Langbal Kaithil.
The pinnacles of success. Get enrolled to one of the finest schools in Northeast India, UNACO School, Excellence in Education.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. More news and updates. The DGP of Jammu and Kashmir Prisons Department, Hemant Kumar Lohia, was found dead at his residence in Jammu under mysterious circumstances last night, October 3. Police have started an investigation from all angles, including murder. His servant is suspected to have murdered him. Additional Director General of Police, ADGP, Jammu Zone, Mukesh Singh, said the domestic help is absconding and a search for him has started. Swedish geneticist Svante Pääbo has won the 2022 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for discoveries that provides our understanding of how modern-day humans evolved from extinct ancestors. The awards panel said his study also provides key insights into the immune system and human uniqueness compared with their extinct cousins. Pääbo's key achievements include sequencing an entire Neanderthal genome to reveal the link between extinct people and modern humans. The 67-year-old Pääbo performed his prize-winning studies in Germany at the University of Munich and at the Max Planck Institute for Evolutionary Anthropology in Leipzig. Pääbo is the son of Sune Bergström, who won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1982. India sees a huge drop in infections with 1,968 COVID-19 cases reported in the last 24 hours, the lowest in 133 days according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. This drop in cases comes after the country reported 3,011 yesterday. A total of 1,675 cases were recorded in a span of 24 hours on May 23. As per the ministry, active cases in the country has now declined to 34,598 from the earlier 36,126. A decline of around 2,000 has been recorded in the active COVID-19 caseload in a span of 24 hours. The active cases comprises 0.08% of the total infections, while the national COVID-19 recovery rate increased to 98.74%, the Health Ministry said. The daily positivity rate was recorded at 0.94%, while the weekly positivity rate was 1.29%. The country saw 3,481 recoveries in the last 24 hours. With this, the total number of recoveries now stands at 4,40,36,152. The death toll climbed to 5,28,716 with 15 fatalities, which included 8 deaths reconciled by Kerala. Data updated by the ministry showed. Under the nationwide vaccination drive, 218.80 crore total vaccine doses with 94.87 crore received second dose and 21.43 crore are precaution doses. A total of 3,44,525 doses have been administered in the last 24 hours, the ministry said. Now in the international news, North Korea has reportedly launched an intermediate-range ballistic missile over northern Japan for the first time in 5 years, prompting the government to urge people to shelter from falling debris in an apparent escalation of recent weapon tests by Kim Jong-un's regime. Japan's Kyodo News Agency said the government had activated its J-alert system on Tuesday morning for residents in the northernmost main island of Hokkaido and the country's northeastern Aomori prefecture. Train services were temporarily halted in the region, media reports said. North Korea appears to have launched a missile. Please evacuate into buildings or underground, the alert read. The Prime Minister Fumio Kishida called North Korea's actions outrageous and said the government would continue to gather and analyze information. The Defense Minister Yasukazu Hamada said Japan would examine all options, including counterattack capabilities, as it looks to strengthen its defenses in the face of repeated missile launches from North Korea. South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol warned of response after the launch, the Yonhap news agency reported. Yoon said the missile had flown about 4,000 kilometers. Yonhap added, that range puts the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam within striking distance. And in sports, a sports uniform distribution program sponsored by Baba Fish was held at Sanjainbam Community Hall yesterday. The uniforms were sponsored by Baba Fish and distributed to the participating players of Social Youth Organization Soyo FC Sanjainbam at 11th K Karnajit Singh Memorial 2nd Division Football League 2022 to be held from 5th October at WYC Malong Ground. The dress was handed over as simple gifts to the players and said that the remaining necessities will be helped will be given to the players. The closing ceremony of the first state-level Tokchom Sobha Meitei Memorial Men's Open Cash Prize Kho-Kho Tournament 2022 to be held yesterday has been postponed till 7th October due to heavy rainfall. The tournament was undergoing at Khangau Mayai Leikai TDC ground, jointly organized by Rural Educational Development Organization, Trier Development Club and Lining Tho Club under the aegis of Manipur Kho-Kho Association and Thoba District Kho-Kho Association. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or call 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once again. A white paper containing rules and regulations of sale, consumption, export and import of alcohol will be handed over to Maira Loops and women's social groups for thorough discussion soon, says Chief Minister N. Birren. Information and Broadcasting Minister asks media to refrain from publishing advertisements of online betting platforms. And India reports 1,968 new COVID cases, 15 deaths in last 24 hours. Active caseload has declined to 34,598. Now that's all we have for this afternoon's English news and updates. We'll be back with more at 6 in the evening. Till then, thank you for watching ELITETV. Have a good day.